and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Comes out throwing on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cavaliers! Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra points as they get closer. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown and get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's going to pass. Looking for his man. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. The Flames are in the hurry-up. Second and 10, he'll throw again. They're trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Io Manor. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Liberty. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. It's Humphries. Getting some heat. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Flames will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Ward. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this.
And the quarterback caught on 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Cavaliers in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. Got a lot of running room. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. FIU is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 10 over UTEP. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. He's looking to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on third down.
Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a first and goal after the pick. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for this offense. Trying to pound it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And we saw it last week with this offense, right? They know who they are down here. They're going to be physical. They gave him the football, and what did he do? He rewarded you with 2 touchdown runs. I look for this offense to continue the physicality and hand that man the ball again.
They're not just close enough to smell it. It is overwhelming their olfactory sensors. They are right. Quarterback sneak for the touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires into traffic, picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Humphries. Pressure coming. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it on the run. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, after talking to him this week, I know this guy was excited to build off the momentum from last week when he scored 2 touchdowns. You could just see him here close to the end zone. He's trying to snip his way in. He's so good at finding the creases when they get down tight to the goal line.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. They want to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense. You take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Plows through the defense. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line to pick up a 3.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. On target to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
This should be the last play of the quarter. On second down, just keeps firing. Moves away as he feels pressure. He chucks one out to the right. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They want to just keep throwing it. Makes the grab. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Flames will hustle to the line.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
He lofts one down the sideline. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Flames. They move on top here in the fourth.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal. They'll try to regroup.
Down the field.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
To the air. It's Humphries. Going over the top. Snatches it on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cavaliers! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results.
He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He will score. Touchdown, Liberty. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Southern Miss is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crime. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 25 to Hawaii. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line.
They're going to sit back in zone. I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with it.
Snap eye candy for the defense. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Back to pass, it's Humphries. And they got him for the sack. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Batted into the air, and it's picked. Oh, it's loose. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Flames. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To throw, it's Humphries. Pocket starts to collapse. Still looking on the move. He's going to fire to the left. Pulls it in. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The aerial assault continues. Flushed out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Third and goal from way back there. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal. He caught it. He will be stopped. Couldn't turn the corner, and the defense makes the play. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. It's first and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Fast motion from the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for a deep man. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
Let's go. Talk about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the deep.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Scanning the field, it's Humphries. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Here comes the offense on second down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty! And the beatdown has 4-quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Snap in the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Virginia, 49.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. About in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what you're looking forward.
Coming after it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ward. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. One more play to pad the stats.